welcome everyone. We're here for a big day. This is a massive tournament. We got my man Seth Davies alongside myself. Can't wait to call.
And yeah, if I was Aubstriakk here, I would fold. Maybe four bet small, maybe make it like 2.8 million and fold, but I would not be calling or shoving. But he does.
Wow. I mean, this is quite a start to the FT, and that is going to be top set for Queens, and that is going to be drawing down on the turn. I'm a bit taken away by the whole hand. I just yeah, there's so many different things. That's
Ballsy.
why poker is beautiful. Different strategies. Could you fold King Queen suited there even just to for the to
I think it's too good to open fold. I
yeah.
would definitely open it, but I would fold it to the three bet. Yep. Again, this is only 10 big blinds at this point. The raise is not gigantic. So, and Pablo's got the thing going for him where B Binder can't really just bluff with nothing post flop as much. I mean, he shouldn't really have anything that's totally air pre-flop, but because he has to win the three way or the pot where uncapped is all in, he's a little things should just go a little more calmly post flop here with actual
This,
real hands betting and less
yeah.
of the just like pure bluffing or whatever.
This is a fascinating start to this final table. Another interesting hand. Ace 10 suited actually going to give Pablo a good chance to take this pot down right now. He's got the nut flush draw. He's got a little bit of ammo. He can construct a pot and maybe pick up that side pot and more. And uncapped is going to now
Ooh,
goes from basically potentially flipping to having to deal with a lot. And Ace 10 suited now has it locked up as it stands, right? No outs anywhere for anyone. Nut flush. Eights are going to be a little bit in no man's land. Ace queen is not in the tournament anymore, although he may think he has a
Pablo's
chance with that diamond.
Pablo's gonna win at least one bet here too. He's gonna bet really small here, and B Binder's not gonna go anywhere versus like a say 1.5 million chip bet. Or maybe he will, but it goes a little bigger than I thought, but I would expect Binder to continue here.
He does have the diamond, and he does kind of have that uncomfortable spot where you're kind of guessing. You don't know if you want a diamond or you don't, but as played, it could easily have right this hand, ace queen or ace king with the diamond that played this way from Pablo, and there's a healthy side pot brewing. So yeah, I think you're right. I think he's for that size maybe has to stick on, and I think Pablo could have gone even smaller, but of course, again, a little nuance, and maybe it doesn't make a difference in Binder's mind. He would have 1.5, 1.9. Does call. Oh,
Oh,
baby, that is
baby.
nasty. Mr. Silva. I mean,
Gee.
talk about a run out. You get the just the perfect, just clean eight on the river as played. You're just, man, this is a insane. And now, what
What
a
a
dream
tournament here,
spot.
man. This is
What a dream
madness.
spot. How greedy can you be?
Again, I would bet small. We kind of talked about this in a similar spot where our friend made a flush on the river in the lead up. I really like this size from Pablo.
Such a crazy sweat start for Pablo. I mean, if you think about it, he snap called, right? He would have particularly got more, but you're to your point. That's the pro. Like, yeah, right. Okay, I was just gonna click it in.
I wouldn't
Avoid
do
the.
that. I wouldn't put it in,
Okay.
but that's
He's
okay.
going to make him C5, and we're going to get a money's worth sweat as he hits the
There it
flush.
is.
Diamonds are maybe forever, maybe just for today, but they are in Pablo's favor. He has won some healthy pots. We see the GG flags from Craig goes all in on Roman there. As my history of watching and being a part of Ole's table, whether I'm calling action or there, he's done well. But hey, it's a pure flip. Jack stays king. Who's going to get it? We'll see five as a need help. Got the clubs covered as well. Six and needs now ace or king on the river. 17.7. Huge implications. And it is a paint sweat. That looks like a lady. Is it? Yeah, that's the lady.
There it is.
GG. Five left now. Good game, Ole. Everyone happy. Likes Ole, but I'm probably happy to see him go out there as they know what he is capable of and at any point.
Pretty hopeless to win gigantic pots, but nobody here is like that. So I wouldn't apply any big edge to anybody. Here we go. We could see some fireworks here.
Yeah. 8-8 king, jack queen, jack king, 10-8. This is a pretty nice eight to have. 10 with the eight. Jack queen
And I
just
don't I don't see Pablo or Pedro going anywhere on the flop versus the raise here. So we're gonna see a nice bloated pot going into the turn.
Was it Binder that one time, or was it Pedro? Pedro just called with that Jack three off right on the turn when we saw that could have raised it
Yep.
up, and there it is the raise. And I mean, if you're Pedro here, what goes through your mind? So you say not going anywhere. I mean, what you have the king, and there's just some errant bluffs. Like King five isn't probably making this play, is it? So what are you putting on Binder's range here?
Yeah, so most of his airy hands will just be good backdoor stuff. We're talking a Jack nine of diamonds, a nine seven of hearts. I mean, he
Yep.
can even get pretty nasty here and even do this with a hand like pocket twos. Like, I don't think that's a bad play. And like those pocket pairs have two outs to an enormous hand, and they have, oh wow,
Whoa. What on earth
look at
is
this.
Roman stepping out into outer space and right into the eight? I guess is in his mind, if no one has an eight, this is going to work. But like, man, he's got the eight, and this is not great for Roman. Also, does not have backdoors really. The Jack Queen off doesn't have Jack Queen suited, and Pedro thinking, what the heck? Okay, it's going to save him some money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it out of Roman. Like Binder could potentially do this out of the big blind with just a king. It's a situation where if he has king five suited or something, he kind of turns his hand face up by just calling the bet. So just going ahead and raising is uh is a fine play, but Roman's just
All right,
kind of running into it
all right.
here.
Put me in your binder's mind right now. What percent of the time are you like, man, this is amazing, I'm great, or what percent are you worried, like, wow, did I just get cooler to 8x something or whatever? Is that, I mean, is this you think he's gonna just click it on Roman, which is savage.
Yeah, it's a situation where if Roman has like a really great hand, like the only value hand this really makes sense for Roman to do with is aces, where he's trying to put in more money versus a king. Because if Roman has trips or kings full, wow, he called. Oh, don't tell me he gets there. This will be, oh, he can't. He's dead. He's dead. But yeah, this is they're just playing a game of chicken here. But yeah,
Binder might
getting
think when he gets called, is there a world where Binder's like, wow, I might have needed this 10?
yeah, for sure. I mean, he might think he's dead here versus king eight or kings. Um,
This seems crazy to lead. I guess, yeah, at this point he puts him on the eight, right?
Yeah, I mean, I get, he's probably putting him on aces, is what aces or ace king.
This is a nutty hand all around. Roman,
This is
what
a
point
very
do you
nutty
just have to?
hand.
Now you turn open ended, actually. I mean, how many levels can you go? Now you're gonna call and float and like try to like, oh my God, he does. And this is what the heck is this run
Now
out?
what? Oh
This
my
is
God, now what?
crazy. So, maybe Binder thinks he's got kings full, right? He's like, what could he have that he's calling me, and now the eight comes, so he doesn't have the other eight. I have the nuts now, and this is absolutely epically crazy. And I guess if is there a world to check it or no? Because like, what bluffs? You never can put someone on this
Yeah,
kind of pair. So do you just think he has kings full? He's not going to fold anyway if you shove. Or so I don't know. What are you doing here? Do you
yeah,
ever
and I
check?
mean, even if Roman has kings full, like Binder's been telling him this whole hand that he has an eight. So even if Roman has kings full on the river, he's just gonna check it back. If he can find a bluff here, this would be incredible.
This
I
hand is
mean,
just insane.
this is a wild, wild.
Oh
Oh
my
my God.
goodness, Roman, this guy, B Binder
Oh,
gets it done. This is a crazy hand. I was gonna say, I don't think Roman's checking, honestly, as played. It's that
holy
goofy.
shit.
If you get there as played, I mean, what a legendary hand, and what a
These two guys played for, 4 days straight, and one of the guys was chain smoking the entire time. He used one match and apparently smoked like 3 cartons of cigarettes straight. And like he eventually left in an ambulance.
wow. That's crazy. I don't remember that story, but that's pretty. I hear the flyovers here, Daytona 500 in the background, getting ready for it. Those are some F-16s
Oh,
cruising over.
sick.
If you guys can hear that.
I love a flyover. Those get me fired up.
Yeah, that was man. Yeah, no, there's some poker's amazing. It's amazing characters, stories, and 9-10. I'll tell you what, Pedro could have
Here
himself a
we go.
nice
Here we
situation.
got a
Yeah.
little we got a little bit of a cooler. We'll see.
And gonna call pure turn, ace nine, 9-10. Pablo kind of
Man, I wasn't surprised to see Pedro getting all in by the river here. I would expect him to bet again pretty healthy, something like half pot. and I don't think Pablo's going anywhere yet.
Holy man, I feel like they were over outside my window. You don't hear that? That
I
was
couldn't hear it at
crazy.
all.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
That was so
those things
powerful.
are loud. We see them in Vegas sometimes. Vegas has the Air Force Base north of town, so you see some crazy planes flying around.
Pablo, tread lightly. This is a tough spot. Get check
I think it's
raised
a
and then check
very
here.
natural check back for Pablo. I think he should. I guess he's just going for it now. He's trying to get some value from a hand like 5-6, 4-6. But I think he has the best nine to check back, having the single over.
Is there a chance though he's also buying himself a free river when he okay, well that we're not gonna get to know because he just hit gin. But yeah, curious, like I guess if he gets called there and just check too, he might just
I mean, man, we've seen Pedro make some big calls at this final table. I wouldn't be surprised if this is it for him. You know, he's got a good hand, and you know, I don't even know if he has a pure bluff catcher at this point. I think Pablo can potentially shove the same hand for value, or potentially even king nine, maybe not king nine. Like I think we might see the end of Pedro right here. It's
what a
very
cruel
easy.
river. What a
Yeah, it's
wild hand.
very.
Yeah, Pablo's checking back almost any river, right?
Yeah, I would think so when he half pots the turn.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be it for Pedro. Let's see if he can find a big fold here. But it is, you know, I I would not. I don't see it. Let's see if he proves me wrong.
All right, we're over 250 thumbs up, almost 2,000 watching. There's the
There it
call.
is.
Can't blame him. Pablo, over 40 mil. Binder, 49. Martin, 30 mil. That is your final three. And podium status.
Oh, baby. Big pop brewing, I think. We might see a.
Whoa.
We might get this in on the flop.
Yeah, this is the gut shot. The 10 jack suited versus nut flush. This is pretty nutted for both players in terms of draw. Nut flush draw versus jack high flush draw with the gut shot. And yeah, this could certainly be four rolls. And as we said, 307K on the line. Could be Martin does have an advantage here to deliver a potential knockout. Jack 10, though, plenty of hand. Got the Jack 10
Yeah, plenty
9.
of equity for him if they do get it in.
Yeah, not
See
the
if
hand he
Martin
wants to
decides to
see, of
raise.
course. Yep. Wow.
All right, Pablo. I mean, if he calls, it really sucks to face a turn shove. So I think we're going to see him get all in on the flop here.
Well, this is pot of the day brewing here. It's got all the makings and is exactly Pablo going to be pretty unlucky to see. Oh, wow. Does
Ooh,
call.
just
So it gets
call.
the open ended now. Open ended flush draw, which again, as we know, doesn't
And I
have
mean,
all those outs. Yeah.
it's a nice card for Martin. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see a shove here. Pablo should just have top pair a lot. This card really ruins Pablo's top pairs. I wouldn't be surprised to see Martin try to put him to the test, get him to fold, say Queen Jack of Spades.
Wow. Price is right. This is in the now interesting. Like I think if you're Pablo, it's sort of yeah, you're gonna get in. You're not going away. So we could again. So there is some action crazy rivers, and could he just rip it though? Could he rip it or no? At this point, 6 million, you just take it, figure your opponent's not folding calls, and there is
Oh,
a
there it is.
nasty one.
There
Plays
it
it
is.
out, and if you are Martin, this is nice. You got your opponent with 15 mil. You know you got 42 coming your way, and you're thinking about, do I get the rest? And again, SPR very low, right? 133rd, right? So yeah, he just rips it in. Pablo gonna snap call. There it is. Bad news. Can't believe it. Does see, I guess, lose with queen eye, king eye, ace high. That is GG Pablo. Martin, what a swing. He's 1 second away.
And you, ooh, here we go.
Eights and ace queen. This has got the making, right, for all of it. This could be ace queen, eights. This is huge hands.
I don't
Heads
see
up.
how we're
Just gonna
not
go
all
up.
in here. Here
They're
we
on their
go.
backs. 73 to 49. If he wins, it's over. If an ace queen come, there's a queen 4-4, almost done. Needs an 8 or else that is going to be it. And B Binder, who timed out with those nines, could be your champion. That's
Four-sider.
four-sider. That is going to be winner right
Oh,
there. A sweat, but a good game, and that is your champion. What a match today. epic run. B Binder had to battle with no clock, took down Martin Finger at 3-1 lead to start. Also a heads up specialist. B Binder 4.46. I mean, honestly, chalk. 1, 2, 3, believe 5, believe 6. Really nothing crazy on the odds. You can see the odds to win right down the line in order, almost except for the